Everyone, my name is Trisha Bhowmik and I am a student of WBCS MADE online batch 1. So today's topic is the story of XX. It's 7 a.m. and Jhuma has already finished her household chores. Now it's time to hop on the rickshaw and drive through the streets of the town. Yes, it's the story of Jhuma Kanjilal of East Burdwan. Despite being abandoned by her husband and in-laws, she toils day and night and earns a livelihood as an e-rickshaw driver. She is not a destitute, but is a working woman. In our society, there are innumerable examples where women are the sole breadwinners of the family, but very few of them get recognition. In our society, which is strictly patriarchal, duties are categorized into two types, masculine and feminine, whereby men are expected to perform the former and their female counterparts are expected to perform the latter. Criticism arises when there is a swapping of such duties. To be specific, a man who likes to cook is often termed as effeminate, and a single working mother nurturing her kids is sometimes catcalled as a prostitute, or in cases of miscarriage, is termed as a witch. The state of Jharkhand tops the list in this case, which has recorded the highest number of murders in witch hunting cases as per National Crime Records Bureau. Despite being in the age of supercomputers, workaholic women face criticism for being reluctant to family and being over ambitious. Parents influenced by orthodox religious views often train their daughters to be ideal wives and faithful partners to their husbands, and thus the concept of someone else's property takes birth, which often results in the most obnoxious institution of child marriage. However, Ganjam district in Odisha has created an example by being the first child marriage free district in India. Child marriage has its twin brother, which is dowry. Now, apart from causing emotional turbulence, the prevalence of dowry has resulted in several traumatic incidents like bride burning, starvation, domestic violence, and the list continues. Surprisingly, dowry cases are often underreported in our country. Maternity or motherhood is often portrayed as the best accomplishment of a woman in her life. Biologically, giving birth to a child is considered to be ideal rather than adoption. This made Taslima Nasrin remark, nowadays, well-off parents want ready-made kids out of surrogacy instead of adopting an orphan. Now, sports is considered to be another male-dominated arena. Women participating in sports are accused of losing femininity. However, in the contemporary times, Mirabai Channu and PV Sindhu have overcome the hurdles and featured themselves in the top. Even Avani Likhara has created history in Tokyo Paralympics by winning gold medal in shooting. Thus, it is high time for women to come out from the University of Kitchen and participate in the working sphere and be at par with their male counterparts. This should also be the case in our country, which has bred women like Sarojini Naidu, Kadambini Ganguly, to contemporaries like Falguni Nayar and Arundhati Bhattacharya. Now let's make a pledge on the eve of 47th International Women's Day that we shall support all women who are struggling for dignity and livelihood and elevate them to the status of working women from being quarreler with the servants. And now this is in consonance with Swami Vivekananda saying, teach a man and you teach an individual. Teach a woman and you teach a generation.